work, job, or career is socially valued productive activity, most typically a sacrifice of present impulse to the broader community and the future. It is necessary, to say it again, not because one class or sex or race dominates another, but because privation is the basic condition of life, and effort must be expended to address it. Work is often viewed cynically as a curse or as an indication of exploitation and victimhood, and can indeed make itself manifest in the form of degrading, unsustainable, and hopeless toil. Under optimal conditions, however, both psychological and social, work is a blessing, not simply because absolute poverty can be ameliorated through effort, but because genuine and sustaining meaning can be found in a task well and faithfully undertaken, even at the most basic level of participation in an enterprise or endeavor. Work, properly undertaken, can offer the opportunity for genuine social contribution, the possibility of establishing lasting friendships and working relationships, the opportunity for learning and growth, personal and practical, the provision of rewards attendant upon participation in a worthwhile, valuable enterprise, and the experience necessary for informed and skillful movement forward into broader, more complex, sophisticated, productive, and generous endeavor. Conservatives can make a case for work, can nest that case within their efforts to uphold, justify, and promote free markets, can endeavor to make the rules governing work just and fair and arranged so that commitment, effort, and merit are rewarded appropriately, sustainably, and justly. The stability of state and country is, in the final analysis, dependent on the integrity of the individual and the family. The local civic level functions as a necessary intermediary. Participation in small-scale local institutions, which is often where real, valuable, and necessary fortification and change occurs, is therefore another necessary precondition for psychological health, social unity, and productive peace. Sports teams, book and drama clubs, charitable foundations, business organizations, political parties, and churches, synagogues, and mosques all offer social value and the sense of genuine contribution that interpersonal communion and mature and voluntary service to others inevitably provides. Conservatives can remind the alienated and lost that the many serious problems that need to be solved and the many enjoyable games that could conceivably be played provide a horizon of opportunity dependent only on pure willingness to engage. Conservatives could invite the disaffected, young and old alike, to make their services available so that the community could benefit and those offering welcomed, recognized, and valued. Ambition, in the highest and truest sense, is the motivation to move forward in the face of difficulty, disappointment, frustration, privation, tragedy, betrayal, and malevolence, and to engage in life courageously, honestly, productively, and generously. This is the wish and the willingness to develop genuine competence, not the striving for narcissistic self-gratification, and not the expression of the will to dominate, exploit, and oppress. The desire for accomplishment is, in its deepest manifestation, the motivation to first see and then traverse the path that provides the best for all at all levels of ability and opportunity. It is the instinct to engage in and value such accomplishment that is part of our most admirable moral sense. Ambition itself, seen in this light, is nothing less than the entirely admirable desire to reduce unnecessary pain and suffering, to promote a sustainable happiness, and to create the wealth and prosperity that makes for security, opportunity, and further adventure. It is better to give than to receive for these reasons, as well as those previously delineated. And the purest and most admirable form of accomplishment is more for all, in a manner simultaneously just, sustainable, and generous. Every person does not have to participate in every social institution or social action, but it is a rare person indeed who can live without a degenerating misery and cynicism in the absence of all activities and social bonds. This does not mean that creative exception, even rejection when required of certain otherwise self-evidently necessary social norms, is either unnecessary or without value. It does mean, however, that the creative production that does not merely and heedlessly decimate and destroy must be undertaken within a broader framework of shared assumption, perception, and action, of shared bedrock value. The conservatives desiring to uphold and promote the canon of Western values can therefore offer to all those who are hopeless and lost, even if they are truly exceptional, the purpose, adventure, and support to be found in striving forward in all these varied domains of traditional endeavor. That practical orientation and accomplishment constitutes the most reliable bulwark against the oft otherwise demoralizing tragedies, betrayals, disappointments, and grievous losses that characterize human, all too human, conception and existence. That practical orientation, provision of hope, and stabilization serves as the genuine antidote to the despair and bitterness that can undermine all hope, engender a cruel and vindictive resentment, and dangerously destabilize and threaten society itself.